Life is a whirlwind. We race from one task to the next. Deadlines, responsibilities, and the constant buzz of information surround us. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. In this chaos, we often neglect something crucial: our mental health. Mental health isn't just about the absence of illness. It's about feeling good. It's about navigating life's ups and downs with resilience. Your mental well-being affects everything you do. It influences your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It impacts your relationships and your physical health. Taking care of your mental health is not a luxury. It's essential. Just like we nourish our bodies with healthy food and exercise, we must nurture our minds. This means prioritizing activities that promote peace, reduce stress, and bring joy. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it's easy to feel disconnected. We rush through our days, rarely pausing to check in with ourselves. This disconnect can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of emptiness. Mindfulness offers a way back to ourselves. It's about paying attention to the present moment. It's about noticing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind. It's about engaging with life fully, right here, right now. Imagine sitting in a quiet room, closing your eyes and taking a deep breath. You feel the air entering your lungs. You notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. This is mindfulness in action. The benefits of mindfulness extend far beyond relaxation. Studies show that mindfulness can reduce stress, improve focus, and even boost your immune system. It's about cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Beyond mindfulness, there's another powerful tool for protecting your mental health: hobbies. Hobbies are activities we do simply for the joy of it. They're not about achievement or productivity. They're about exploring our passions and letting our creative spirit soar. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing an instrument, or something else entirely, hobbies offer a much-needed escape from the pressures of daily life. Engaging in activities we love releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. It's like giving your brain a well-deserved break. Hobbies can also provide a sense of accomplishment and purpose. When we create something with our own hands or immerse ourselves in a challenging activity, we feel a sense of pride and satisfaction. This boost in self-esteem can have a ripple effect on other areas of our lives. In the upcoming sections, we'll delve deeper into the world of mindfulness and hobbies, exploring practical ways to incorporate these practices into your daily routine. Mindfulness might sound like a trendy buzzword, but it's an ancient practice with profound implications for our well-being. At its core, mindfulness is about being fully present in the current moment. It's about observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. Mindfulness gently guides us back to the present moment where life is actually unfolding. As we become more mindful, we develop a greater capacity for awareness, compassion, and inner peace. One of the simplest ways to practice mindfulness is through focused breathing. Our breath is a powerful anchor to the present moment. It's a natural rhythm that's always with us. Find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of each inhale and exhale. As you focus, you might notice your mind wandering. That's perfectly normal. Simply guide your attention back to your breath. Mindfulness isn't confined to sitting meditation. Practice mindfulness in any activity by bringing full attention to the present moment. Engage all your senses while walking. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Notice the colors, shapes, and textures around you. Listen to birds singing, leaves rustling, or distant traffic. Walking mindfully can make you feel more grounded and connected. Practice mindfulness while eating. Savor each bite and pay attention to flavors and textures. Mindful eating can improve your relationship with food. Our minds are often compared to monkeys, constantly swinging from one thought to another. This monkey mind can be exhausting and make it difficult to find peace and focus. Mindfulness helps us tame the monkey mind, not by suppressing thoughts, but by observing them with curiosity and non-judgment. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. You don't try to stop the clouds or hold on to them. You simply observe them as they drift by. Similarly, with mindfulness, we observe our thoughts without getting carried away by them. We notice them, acknowledge them, and let them go. This practice of observing our thoughts without judgment is key to reducing stress and anxiety. When we can detach ourselves from our thoughts, we realize that we are not our thoughts. We have the power to choose which thoughts to engage with and which ones to let pass by. Remember the simple pleasure of getting lost in an activity you loved as a child? Maybe you built towering block castles, painted vibrant watercolors, or got lost in imaginative play. Hobbies reconnect us with that childlike sense of wonder and joy. They are activities we pursue purely for pleasure, not for external rewards or recognition. They are avenues for self-expression, exploration, and creativity. When we engage in hobbies, we give ourselves permission to play, experiment, and tap into our passions, whether it's playing a musical instrument, gardening, writing, or knitting. Hobbies offer a sense of accomplishment and purpose outside of our daily routines. They provide a break from the demands of work, responsibilities, and the constant stream of information that can overwhelm our minds. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to let hobbies fall by the wayside. We tell ourselves we're too busy, too tired, or that our hobbies aren't productive enough. However, making time for activities we enjoy is essential for our mental well-being. Think of hobbies as a form of self-care, just as important as getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, and exercising regularly. Engaging in hobbies allows us to recharge, de-stress, and return to our daily lives feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Even dedicating just a small amount of time each day or week to a hobby can make a significant difference in our overall mood and outlook. Start by identifying activities you've always enjoyed or new ones you'd like to try. Then, schedule dedicated time for your hobby, just as you would schedule an important appointment. Hobbies provide an outlet for stress and anxiety. When we immerse ourselves in an enjoyable activity, our minds are taken away from our worries and anxieties. Whether it's the rhythmic strokes of painting, the focus required for playing a musical instrument, or the satisfaction of completing a knitting project, hobbies provide a sense of flow and absorption that can quiet racing thoughts. Many hobbies also offer social benefits, which can further boost our mental health. Joining a book club, participating in a team sport, or attending a pottery class can provide opportunities for connection, belonging, and shared experiences. Connecting with others who share our interests can create a sense of community and provide a valuable support system. The combination of stress reduction, personal fulfillment, and social connection makes hobbies a powerful tool for protecting and nurturing our mental well-being. Have you ever been so engrossed in an activity that you lost track of time? This state of complete absorption and enjoyment is known as flow. Psychologist 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐿 𝐸𝐶𝐾, who coined the term, describes flow as a state of intense focus and involvement in an activity that is intrinsically rewarding. Hobbies often provide the perfect conditions for experiencing flow. When we engage in activities that challenge us just enough, requiring a balance of skill and concentration, we enter a state of flow where our minds are fully present and engaged. During flow states, we lose our sense of self-consciousness, our worries fade into the background, and we experience a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. Finding activities that allow us to tap into the state of flow can significantly enhance our well-being and provide moments of joy and fulfillment in our everyday lives. Technology has revolutionized our lives, connecting us in ways we never thought possible. We have instant access to information, entertainment, and people all over the world. However, this constant connectivity comes at a price. Excessive screen time, particularly on social media and news platforms, can take a toll on our mental health. Think about how much time you spend each day scrolling through social media feeds, reading news articles, or watching videos online. What starts as a way to unwind or connect with others can easily turn into hours lost in the digital world. Our brains weren't designed to process the constant barrage of information and stimulation that comes with excessive screen time. This overload can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and even depression. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. We're bombarded with so much information that our minds can't keep up. One of the most insidious ways that social media can impact our mental health is through social comparison. We scroll through carefully curated feeds, seeing only the highlight reels of other people's lives. We compare our own behind the scenes to their perfectly staged photos and witty captions, leading to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and self-doubt. It's important to remember that social media is not a reflection of reality. It's a carefully constructed narrative, often designed to present an idealized version of ourselves and our lives. When we base our self-worth on these unrealistic standards, we set ourselves up for disappointment and dissatisfaction. Instead of getting caught in the comparison trap, try to use social media mindfully. Be selective about who you follow and what content you consume. Focus on accounts that inspire you, educate you, or bring you joy. Section 3. Unplugging for peace. The constant stream of news, particularly negative news, can also contribute to anxiety and stress. We're bombarded with stories of conflict, tragedy, and uncertainty, which can leave us feeling overwhelmed and powerless. While it's important to stay informed about current events, it's also crucial to set boundaries around our news consumption. Constantly checking news updates or refreshing social media feeds for the latest headlines can keep us in a state of heightened alertness, making it difficult to relax and unwind. Just as we need to nourish our bodies with healthy food and exercise, we need to nourish our minds with peace and quiet. Unplugging from technology, even for short periods, can do wonders for our mental well-being. Section 4. Reclaiming your time. Reducing screen time isn't about swearing off technology altogether. It's about finding a healthy balance that allows us to enjoy the benefits of technology without letting it consume our lives. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Instead of scrolling through social media first thing in the morning, try spending a few minutes meditating, writing in a journal, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee without distractions. Designate specific times during the day for checking emails and social media and stick to those limits. Turn off notifications or put your phone on airplane mode when you need to focus on work, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Remember, you have the power to control your technology use rather than letting it control you. By making conscious choices about how and when we engage with technology, we can create more space in our lives for peace, connection, and well-being. Section 1. Digital detox. Our digital devices have become extensions of ourselves. We carry them everywhere, constantly checking for updates, notifications, and messages. This constant connectivity can be both a blessing and a curse. While it keeps us informed and connected, it can also be a source of distraction, stress, and sleep disruption. Just as we need to detoxify our bodies from time to time, we can also benefit from a digital detox. Think of it as a way to cleanse your mental palate, to give your mind a break from the constant stimulation of the digital world. A digital detox doesn't have to be a drastic all-or-nothing endeavor. Start small. Try designating specific times each day or even just a few hours each week where you disconnect from your devices completely. Turn off your phone, close your laptop, and resist the urge to check social media or browse the web. If the thought of completely disconnecting from your devices feels overwhelming, start with a more mindful approach to media consumption. Instead of passively scrolling through social media feeds or clicking on every notification that pops up, be intentional about what you choose to engage with. Ask yourself, is this content adding value to my life? Is it making me feel informed, inspired, or entertained? Or is it just adding to my stress, anxiety, or feelings of inadequacy? If you find yourself feeling drained or negative after spending time online, it might be time to reevaluate your relationship with social media. Unfollow accounts that consistently make you feel bad about yourself or trigger negative emotions. Seek out accounts that align with your values, inspire you, or bring you joy. Remember, you are in control of your online experience. Choose to engage with content that nourishes your mind and spirit rather than depleting it. Our bodies have natural rhythms and cycles that are easily disrupted by the constant stimulation of the digital world. The blue light emitted from our devices can interfere with our sleep-wake cycle, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Try establishing a digital curfew, putting away your devices at least an hour before bedtime. This will give your mind a chance to unwind and prepare for sleep. Instead of scrolling through your phone in bed, try reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or meditation. These activities can help calm your mind and prepare you for a restful night's sleep. Reconnecting with your natural rhythms can improve your sleep quality, boost your mood, and increase your energy levels throughout the day. Think of the time you spend on your devices as an investment. Are you investing your time wisely? Or are you mindlessly scrolling, clicking, and consuming content that adds little value to your life? Every minute on your phone could be spent on something that brings you joy or helps you grow. By reducing screen time, you'll free up time for what truly matters. Engage with the world around you. You might be surprised by what you've been missing. We've embarked on a journey, exploring the profound impact of mindfulness and hobbies on our mental health. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, these practices offer a sanctuary, a way to reconnect with ourselves and rediscover a sense of peace. Mindfulness, as we've learned, isn't about emptying our minds or silencing our thoughts. It's about developing a different relationship with our thoughts and feelings, one marked by observation, acceptance, and non-judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we step off the hamster wheel of constant doing and striving, allowing ourselves to simply be present in the moment. We become aware of our breath, our senses, and the ever-changing landscape of our inner world. This awareness, cultivated through practices like focused breathing, mindful walking, or simply paying attention to everyday tasks, can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Hobbies, too, play a vital role in nurturing our mental health. They provide a much-needed escape from the pressures of daily life, allowing us to tap into our passions, explore our creativity, and experience the joy of doing something we love simply for the love of it. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, gardening, writing, or any other activity that brings us joy, hobbies remind us that there's more to life than work, responsibilities, and the constant pursuit of achievement. They offer a sense of accomplishment, purpose, and flow that can boost our mood, reduce stress, and enhance our overall sense of well-being. The key is to find activities that resonate with us, that ignite our passions, and make us feel truly alive. It's not about forcing ourselves to do something we think we should enjoy. It's about giving ourselves permission to explore, experiment, and rediscover the activities that bring us joy. Protecting our mental health is not a destination. It's an ongoing journey. It's about making conscious choices each day to prioritize our well-being. to nurture our minds and spirits, just as we care for our physical health. It's about incorporating practices like mindfulness and hobbies into our daily lives, not as a chore or an obligation, but as an act of self-love and self-care. There will be days when we struggle, when stress and anxiety threaten to overwhelm us. But by cultivating mindfulness and making time for activities we love, we build resilience, develop coping mechanisms, and strengthen our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are resources available, people who care, and practices that can help. Take a deep breath. Feel the ground beneath your feet and embrace the power you have to cultivate a life filled with peace, joy, and well-being. The path to a healthier, happier you starts now. What step will you take today? We've uncovered valuable tools for nurturing our mental well-being. Mindfulness is more than a trend. It's a way of life. It's about embracing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Hobbies bring us joy and ignite our passions. They remind us life is not just about work and responsibilities. Incorporating mindfulness in hobbies gives us presence, joy, and purpose. Taking care of your mental health is an ongoing journey, not a destination. There will be challenges along the way. Weave mindfulness and hobbies into your life to build resilience. Imagine greeting each day with grounded calmness. Approach challenges with a clear mind. Make time for activities that bring joy. Prioritize your mental well-being. Be kind to yourself and celebrate progress. Seek support when needed. The journey starts with a single step. Take that step today. Self-love and forgiveness. These are not just buzzwords. They are powerful practices. They can change your life. Self-love is about accepting yourself. It means embracing your flaws and celebrating your strengths. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the grip of past hurts. These practices are essential for mindfulness because they allow us to be fully present. Self-love and forgiveness free us from negative emotions. They allow us to experience the joy and peace of the present moment. Let's begin. Self-love is often misunderstood. It's not about narcissism or vanity. It's about accepting yourself unconditionally. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses. Appreciate your uniqueness. Self-love is a journey of self-discovery and compassion. Think of self-love as a garden. You need to nurture it with care and attention. Self-love also involves setting healthy boundaries. Prioritize your well-being. One of the biggest obstacles to self-love is negative self-talk. We can be our own harshest critics. Challenge those negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," pause and reframe the thought. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Look in the mirror every day and say, "I am worthy" or "I am capable." Over time, these affirmations will transform your self-perception. Remember, you are not your thoughts. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Self-love can be challenging in a world that promotes unrealistic beauty standards. We're bombarded with images of perfection on social media. Remember that what you see on social media is often a curated highlight reel. Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate. Seek out content that inspires and empowers you. Surround yourself with positive influences. Connect with people who lift you up and celebrate your authentic self. Distance yourself from those who drain your energy. Self-love is a journey, not a destination. When you falter, offer yourself compassion and understanding. Mirror work is a powerful tool for self-love. It involves looking at yourself in the mirror and speaking kindly to yourself. This practice can feel awkward at first. Many of us are accustomed to criticizing our reflections. However, with consistent effort, mirror work can be transformed to see. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Stand or sit comfortably in front of a mirror. Take a few deep breaths and soften your gaze. Look into your own eyes. Instead of focusing on perceived flaws, try to truly see yourself. Speak affirmations of self-love and acceptance. Remember, you are retraining your mind to focus on the positive. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. When we focus on what we are grateful for, it shifts our perspective. A gratitude journal is a simple yet effective way to cultivate appreciation. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you love about yourself. Be specific and genuine in your entries. Delve deeper and acknowledge your inner strengths. Celebrate these qualities. As you consistently practice gratitude journaling, you will notice a shift in your self-perception. You'll become more aware of your positive attributes. This practice can boost self-esteem and cultivate a deeper sense of self-love. Our bodies are incredible vessels that carry us through life. Yet, we often disconnect from our physical selves. Body scan meditation is a mindfulness practice that helps us reconnect with our bodies. Find a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting with your back straight. Close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Begin by bringing awareness to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. Slowly scan your body, moving your awareness down through each part. Acknowledge each part with kindness and gratitude. Imagine sending breath and relaxation to areas of tension. Self-love is not just a matter of thoughts and feelings. It's also about action. It's about making choices that support your well-being and align with your values. Identify areas in your life where you can take action to nurture self-love. Commit to incorporating more movement into your routine, nourishing your body with healthy foods, or getting enough sleep. Practice setting healthy boundaries by saying no to requests that drain your energy. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own needs. Self-love thrives when we pursue our passions and engage in activities that bring us joy. Make time for hobbies, interests, or creative pursuits that ignite your spark. When we do things we love, we feel more alive and connected to ourselves. We've talked about self-love. Now let's explore forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, or guilt is like carrying a heavy weight. It weighs us down emotionally and mentally. It can impact our relationships, our health, and our overall well-being. When we hold on to unforgiveness, we're reliving the hurt over and over again. This keeps us stuck in the past, preventing us from moving forward. Unforgiveness can manifest as anger, resentment, or a desire for revenge. It can also manifest as self-sabotage. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the grip of the past. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. It's not about the other person. It's about you. It's about releasing yourself from the pain of the past. When we forgive, we're not saying that what happened was right. We're choosing to let go of the negative emotions attached to the event. Think of forgiveness as a gift you give yourself. When you hold on to anger and resentment, you're allowing the past to control your present and future. Forgiveness allows you to break free from this cycle. Forgiving yourself is just as important as forgiving others. We all make mistakes. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer to a loved one. Letting go of the past is a powerful act of self-love. It allows us to create space for healing and growth. When we release the burden of unforgiveness, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks, each rock representing a past hurt. Now imagine setting that backpack down. Feel the lightness in your shoulders, the ease in your step. When we forgive, we free up our energy to focus on the present moment. We can invest our time and energy in activities and relationships that bring us joy. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It takes courage and strength to let go of the past and embrace the present moment. Sometimes the act of writing down our feelings can be incredibly therapeutic. The unsent letter is a powerful exercise for forgiveness. Find a quiet space where you can write without distractions. Think about the person you need to forgive, including yourself. Write a letter to that person, pouring out your heart and expressing everything you've been holding on to. Be honest about the pain they caused you. Express your anger, your sadness, your disappointment. This is your space to release those emotions. Once you've written everything you need to say, you can choose to keep the letter, destroy it, or store it away. The act of writing itself can be incredibly liberating. Visualization is a powerful technique for change. Forgiveness visualization can be a powerful way to release negative emotions. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Imagine yourself holding on to a heavy bag filled with rocks. Each rock represents a hurt or resentment you've been carrying. Feel the weight of the bag pulling you down. Now imagine yourself opening the bag and releasing the rocks one by one. As you release each rock, visualize it transforming into something beautiful. Feel yourself becoming lighter and freer with each release. Affirmations are positive statements that can help reprogram our subconscious minds. By repeating forgiveness affirmations regularly, we can shift our mindset. Choose affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them throughout the day. You can say them silently to yourself, write them down in a journal, or even record yourself saying them. Here are a few examples of forgiveness affirmations. I choose to forgive myself for my past mistakes. I release the pain of the past and embrace the present moment. I forgive others for their actions and choose to move forward in peace. Forgiveness is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice. Approach challenges with compassion and understanding. Practice empathy, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate gratitude. Empathy involves seeing the world from another's perspective, understand factors contributing to their behavior. Set healthy boundaries for self-protection. Don't tolerate hurtful behavior. Cultivate gratitude to shift focus to what's right. Reflect daily on what you're grateful for. Choose forgiveness to feel lighter and freer. Mindfulness is about being present. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Self-love and forgiveness are integral to this practice. They cultivate a compassionate inner landscape. Think of your mindfulness practice as a safe space. It's a space where you can be kind to yourself. Let go of judgment and embrace self-acceptance. Bring to mind self-love and forgiveness. Observe negative thoughts without judgment. Redirect your attention to your breath. Repeat affirmations of self-love. Visualize extending forgiveness to those who hurt you. Release those hurts and feel lightness. Incorporate gratitude into your mindfulness. Appreciate the good in your life. Feel grateful for your breath and peace. As you cultivate self-love and forgiveness, you'll naturally extend that compassion to others. Practice kindness and understanding towards yourself and others. Everyone makes mistakes. Approach others with empathy. Practice forgiveness even when it's difficult. Cultivate compassion for more peaceful relationships. Be mindful and practice active listening. Respond with kindness and understanding. Self-love and forgiveness are lifelong journeys. There will be days when you struggle. Be kind to yourself. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Embrace the journey with all its twists and turns. Remember the power of small steps. Start with one practice that resonates with you. Share your journey with us.